Hello friends, today I'm going to show you how to test a diode and transistor using a digital multimeter. I would like to start demonstrating how to test a diode first. What is a diode? Diode is an electronic component that allows the flow of current in only one direction. The diode has two terminals or two pins, anode, which is a positive charge, and a cathode, which is a negative charge. The typical construction of a diode essentially consists of two layers of simple semiconductor attached together, creating p-type and n-type diodes. By applying positive charge on the p-type and then positive charge on the p-type and the negative charge on the n-type, the current will start flowing through the diode. That is called forward bias. By applying the other way around, connecting the positive charge to the n-type and the negative charge to the p-type, the current will not flow through the diodes. This is called reverse bias. In forward bias, for example, if we supply 3 volts to the diode, when current starts flowing there will be a diode drop or voltage drop. It is called forward voltage or forward bias voltage. To measure that, we place the multimeter probe on the diode terminal and get to reading the voltage drop. In case of these, the voltage is 0.669. The voltage is 0.669 volts. In case of the silicon diode, the voltage is nearly 669 or 668. Now we're going to test the transistor. Transistor is a semiconductor device used to amplify or switch electrical signals and power and consists of 3 layers of semiconductor attached. Transistor mainly have 3 terminals or 3 pins: base, emitter, and collector, and they are either PNP or NPN. Positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. Middle pin is mostly base pin in the transistors. In simple terms, it is like 2 diodes placed back to back together. We can test a transistor the same way we have tested diodes. Since the transistor has 3 pins, therefore we need to identify each one by applying macro voltage using a digital multimeter probe. To identify which transistor is a PNP or NPN, we simply place a probe on each relative pin to test and see which one reacts to the positive charge and which one reacts to the negative charge. First, a step to identify the PNP or NPN transistor, we place a negative probe onto the middle pin, either this one or this one, and negative probe onto the middle pin and a positive probe on either of the pin, left, up or down. Here, negative pin up or down. And if we get the voltage reading on the multimeter, it means the setting is correct and the transistor is PNP. As the negative probe is placed on the middle pin, and the middle pin is the base pin and is negative. Then we switch the positive probe by placing it onto the right pin, or the top pin, or the below pin. Again, we can notice the voltage reading on the multimeter. To identify which pin is collector and which one is emitter, we need to measure both pins. By changing them with the voltage supplied from the multimeter. There is voltage drop between these two pins once the voltage charges on the pin that produce larger voltage number. And the one that produces large voltage number is the emitter pin. I put it in testing here. I put a negative probe on the middle pin and positive probe on the left pin, and also this positive probe on the right pin. We see there is no reading being displayed on the multimeter. So we're going to have to switch the probe and put a positive probe on the middle pin and negative probe on the left pin. There we see reading number displays on the multimeter is 0.847. 0.847. And we switch the probe, negative probe, from left pin and put it on the right pin. We notice 0.855. 0.855. So the larger, the one pin that produces a larger number is a emitter pin, and the one has a smaller number is a collector pin. Here in this case, the larger pin produces 0.855 voltage. The other one produces 847 voltage. Therefore, the emitter is an emitter. Here's a collector, and here's a base. Test it again. I'll put the positive charge in the middle, which is base, and I'll test the left pin is 847. I put a probe, negative probe on the right pin. Is 855. So 855 is bigger than 0.847. Therefore, the right one is an emitter pin. The left one is a collector pin. So, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button and also subscribe to the channel. This encouraged me to produce and make more videos. So until next time, goodbye.